Peace, y'all. It's 2 for Tuesday, August 22, Tuesday. Yeah, I know I'm a little behind on this whole mezzanine thing, but when you're a one-man gang, you got to plan ahead. Let me show you what I just did. I got the first board on the wall, actually 2 boards, a 16-footer, and then everything except this little piece here of an 8-footer. Put the nails up, one to help me hold the board to the wall by myself, and what I did is I put a string across. Do I have a chalk line? I do, but I forgot it at home. So what I did is I tied the string on a nail, pulled it really super tight, and then used this here right up to the line and drew the line on the wall. Then I could take a scrap piece of 2x4, sit it on the line, kind of put a nail in place. Then get up there, sit the board up there, and tweak the nails either up or down to get it near that nail. Of course, I put a whole tube of liquid nails on the wall to help, because we're, as you can see, we're not 16 inches. The guy that built this back room got cheap and went 23 or anywhere between 20 and 23 inches. We had to cut the door frame a little bit. As you can see, this side here is sticking way out and this side here is flush. Another brilliant job by whoever put that door in. That's come on. So I had to do that with this thing. Grunting and groaning in here, sweating my cojones off, cutting that all by hand yesterday. Got everything prepped up, had all the boards on the walls, and then of course marked. I put the nails where the studs are so I could also mark the boards and pre-insert the screws into the wood, get the glue on, get it up there, get it in place, and start screwing it down. And as if the board was kind of, I'd skip a couple and pull it down or push it up, and you know, I'm following me. So there you go, first board. That's going to be the hardest one. The one out here is going to be supported in the middle by this big 4x4, right, with this deal on the top. So once, what I'm going to do is get my hangers up, right, get my hangers up in the distance that they need to be. Height, I've already made the, as you can see, I've already put lines, pencil marks on the beams, both sides, so we can line everything up. Put our joist anchors or hangers on the wall, and I'm going to use 2 16-footers. Obviously, they'll overlap by about, looks like about 4.5 foot, and I'll be able to mark them. Right, and then cut them to length, and then we're going to sister it up on the back side with probably a 4 foot length at least, 2 foot off each side, because this is a 4x4 to 4x4, so it's actually 2 2x4s and a piece of this 1/2 inch stuff, this OSB that we bought. This piece right here, for instance, will be the perfect dimension on top of that 4x4. So we've got it all figured out. We'll probably put up our 2x4s here and here. At this point, it's just measure, cut, and screw them to the wall. I went out and bought a box of cheap 3.5 inchers, and man, these things, I mean, they're number 10s as well. They're a big fat screw to go through the wall, through the 1/2 inch wall, and then into the stud. There's gonna be a lot of weight up here, so we want to make sure that it's not going to go anywhere, right? So we didn't want to just use a standard size 7 2.5 incher that wouldn't really give us a lot of bite into the beams that are in the wall, right? The support in the wall. So she's good and strong now. We ain't got to worry about no weight up there causing any kind of trouble. Although I've been telling people we're not going to be putting any V8 engine blocks up there. The wife is going to have quite quite a collection of stuff up there, so I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. Just like Mama said, can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all, Robert. So we got the first board up. What we'll do is, like I said, we'll get our joist hangers up after we put our 2x4s on. That's pretty straightforward, measure cut. And then we'll get the beam out here in the middle, and you know, it's going to be a bit of a balancing act by myself, but I can do it. I can do it. I'm a one-man gang. We can get her done. So the 2 for 22, August 22 for Tuesday, we got some Eddie money on the radio now. We're rocking it out. Just plugging away, folks, plugging away. Drive all the way out here. You want to start getting some things done, and the weekend was cool with the kids, but it was a bit of a distraction. Now they got their helmets and stuff for my sister-in-law, so they're amped to drive the go-kart. May have to just put the go-kart in the back of the truck because they're going to want to come again this weekend and swim. And maybe we'll just take a little break, take them up to the school on a Saturday, nobody there, let them run around in a circle. I'll bring you that video. But that's the first board is up. It's all downhill from here. Godspeed, God bless you. I'll bring you some more in a while. No bandage on my fingers. You guys didn't notice that in that backroom video. I cut the daylights out of myself. Hang in there, y'all. It's getting better.